This was a crude example of a texture that's supposed to be a ground texture instead of a rock, but we can certainly add any 2D stamps. Same thing with 3D stamps. If I were to add, let me go back to one of the rocks that we downloaded, which I think will be pretty fun test. So world creator objects. So if we were to choose one of the, let's choose that big rock that we did. All right, so here's the rock. So edit, and this should be the same controls as before, I believe. Add a model instance, so control click, and there it is. So this is, let me turn off design mode. This is a model that is acting as a stamp for the terrain, which is pretty cool. And you can see the filters. Let me turn off generate filters. Yeah, there we go. And we'll make this level step maybe. And so keep in mind, this is a 3D object that is being transcribed almost as a 2D stamp. So as I rotate this, it's still wanting to paste it as a 2D stamp. You're just using the sort of geometry of a 3D object. So I know some people are probably going to ask, can you use 3D objects as caves? Not as a 3D stamp. It's quite literally a stamp. You'd have to add those objects in the scene graph, but this is really cool. And of course the color, you can have the color come in there if you want, or you can just remove the color and have the textures from the landscape be what controls that scene. So that is all the things that I have on my list today.